How long you been working Safelite?
A little under 10 years.
10? Wow. I just bought that vehicle back in February, March.
Oh, okay.
And put new wiper blades on it then, so don't think we're going to need some.
No, I wouldn't imagine.
I guess you can tell all your friends now that you've done service at the Raccoon Dynasty. If you hashtag Raccoon Dynasty on YouTube, it'll take you right to my channel.
Oh, rock on.
All the water activity park over here,
Uh-huh.
that's for the raccoons. I have about 30 that come up to visit during the night.
Oh, no kidding.
About 18 babies.
Aw.
During the day we got the cats.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Live Critter Cam or Raccoon Dynasty, it'll bring you to the channel.
Okay.
Too Tall Rob Live channel. It's got concerts I've recorded in Manhattan and Junction City. Oh, sweet. Get all the windows. Don't forget the inside part, too. That music you hear there, that's a Cassie Joy concert I'd recorded. She won that show, The Voice. She's a homegrown Missouri girl.
Oh, that's cool.
Done a lot of singing at the Kansas City Chiefs and Royal games, singing the national anthem. Young lady, she's got some amazing talent. I seen Dolly Parton and Linda Ronstadt back in the day, and when they were young and up and coming, and tell you what, they were impressive then, and this girl here is like, who needs sliced bread or cotton candy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I talked to the insurance, and apparently all that atrocious pitting of the windshield between 200,000-mile vehicles and driving through that road construction in Junction City, all that sandblasting and stuff, that's just real good on the window.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Well, like I'm spending all this money on the insurance. Hey, when you get done, I might want to borrow one of them suction cups for a minute. I got a dent on that fender on my Lincoln. I just wonder if a cup of hot water and that stuff with suction cups really work. One of the people in the chat mentioned that the guy left a jug of that window cleaning stuff.
I'm sorry?
One of the guys in my chat from the live stream,
Uh-huh.
when I premiered the trade doing this, yeah, my guy left me a couple cans of that window cleaning stuff.
Yeah, I have an extra can if you want it.
He might have forgot. Yeah, just throw it in the seat. That would be great.
Oh, okay.
I do prefer that Wanex on the outside. Is that the right gasket?
Huh?
Trey had the wrong gasket there the other day.
Oh, yeah, no, that's the right mold. You're
Yeah. Got that squared away?
Oh, yeah. I always make sure I carry mold.
Yeah, I was concerned on the Lincoln, on the driver's side of the window, there was solar shield or something on the windshield that I had noticed.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wonder if that's the same window that got replaced or not, because this one seems a little different, a lot warmer.
Huh. Well, solar shield just is... So every windshield has 70% transparency on it. It's to help keep UV damage from happening to
The dash and your eyeballs and yeah.
Solar shield is Ford's patent on that. So any windshield they make, they put that on there.
Yeah. So, but I mean, are they comparable windows or?
Oh, 100%, yeah. Yeah,
They go by the VIN number on what part to get, right?
yeah. And on top of that, we don't install windshields that don't meet all DOT regulations and all that fun jazz either.
Right.
So we're rather paranoid about it.
Yeah, I don't want to get in federal lawsuits and bullshit, DOT crap. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I got a friend of mine that he made a YouTube video expressing his thoughts and prayers. He's one of these First Amendment activists and a cop watcher and stuff, and he was thinking and praying about some Denver judges. And the things he said were pretty appalling for his thoughts and prayers, but if you're thinking and praying and wishing that somebody would fall off a bridge or something, you know what I'm saying?
That seems rude.
It might be rude, but is it criminal? Well, where's your freedom of speech? Your freedom of thinking and of praying, you know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, a few of them Denver judges got together and figured they felt threatened by his thoughts and prayer video and proceeded with charges.
Oh, dang. Huh.
Threats against a judicial member.
Oh.
Oh, 30 years of charge.
Oh my.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to get the necklace off the rear view, but I guess you can figure it out. It's kind of a tangled mess.
Oh, you're good, yeah. No.
Little tribute to the Jimmy Buffett. Friend of mine from YouTube was a former drummer for the Jimmy Buffett band back in the day.
Oh, that's cool.
I believe it's somewhere about in the middle, yeah. Yeah, his drum set takes 3.5 hours to set up.
Oh, holy cow.
Without the lights.
Jeez.
90, or I think it was 92 pieces or something.
My goodness.
You know, all the stands and chairs and parts and pieces.
Oh, makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, they ought to make a special fork for prying those wiper blades up.
That would be nice.
I had one of those strip out on me. Not like coming home from central Missouri to Kansas here with the wiper that wants to stall and stay on the upright position.
Oh, yikes.
Had to stop and take the wiper blade off and take some napkins and cover that cone and then reinstall it. And that paper kind of took up the slack and got me home, and
Oh, nice.
it was still wiping when the next driver bought the car. And I saw him about a month ago, and he's been driving it for 5 years maybe.
Oh, there you go.
That old Isuzu iMark, or no, what was that? No, it was a Saturn.
I mean, heck, if it keeps running, it keeps going, it keeps going.
That thing had 280,000 when I sold it to him 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And it was a $300 car with some kind of sensor that causes it to smoke.
Okay.
Yeah. $16 part if you got to, I don't know, whatever to get to it. And I found me a minivan, and it's a lot easier to get in and out of.
Oh, there you go.
I'm disabled and orthopedically. The Lincoln's sweet, but I just ain't figured out the stepping into and getting in and out of it.
Makes sense.
And the Dakota, ain't got no leg room, and it ain't a crew cab or something where I can tilt the seat back.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, anybody looking for a Dakota, I could be inspired to sell it pretty damn fast.
Don't know anyone offhand, but maybe eventually.
Yeah, it's
Well,
got
keep you in mind anyway.
new tires, new brakes, new front end. About the only thing left to replace might be the motor and transmission, but it's still pretty snappy and strong. I'd kind of hate to ask $3,500 for it, but I've got that much in it as far as repairs and paying for it.
Makes sense.
Well, actually a little bit more, but I don't want to talk about it. Can't believe the price of these windows or the parts and labor now.
Oh, it gets ridiculous, yeah.
Just question, what is the cost for this Dakota replacement if it was cash? Does the invoice show that?
It might. One second.
Or just from experience, what's your best guess?
I'd say a bit under 400 probably.
400 a window?
Yeah, roughly.
About the same with the Lincoln?
Oh, is that how much that one was?
No, I don't know. I just paid
Okay.
my 50 and
Probably, yeah. Since it doesn't, the thing that really makes it start to cost a lot more is sensors and cameras and all that stuff.
Oh shit, they got all that in the windows now?
Oh yeah, look at the top center of the windshield on my van. That's a lane keep camera. Lane keep and forward collision alert.
Oh.
So when we replace a windshield, we do our best to set it exactly as close to the way it was from the factory as we can, but I mean, we're human, so
yeah,
we can only get so close. And then when we replace the windshield, the camera is just a little bit off from where it was set originally, which a millimeter or two up by the camera wouldn't seem such a big deal, but when you're looking out into, you know,
when you're about
traffic,
to rear end somebody, that millimeter,
exactly.
or millimeter or meter.
Yep. So it's when we replace windshields with that, we essentially refuse to do it without recalibrating the camera
vehicle.
on that as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I just sold that 84 flatbed over there in the back on the side of the property there. 80,000 miles with a new clutch on it. New clutch and flywheel, whatever. I just let that go for $2,000.
Nice. Oh heck yeah.
Had a tree limb come down on it, and it put a wrinkle right there in the middle of the top of the driver door.
Oh, frustrating.
Yeah, just enough to bend the door frame and bust the window.
Oh, yikes. Aw.
You know, not a major dent, just, you know, maybe a ½ inch on the door frame.
But just enough.
Yeah. Landlord's insurance since he neglected to maintain the trees after several messages. You know, we got some tree limbs that need to come down. This place is a hazard. I mean, look at this shit above you.
Yeah, I don't like a couple of these.
Yeah, would you want your Lincoln sitting in the driveway?
No.
$8.50 a month. You're gonna park your shit in the yard, ain't you? Yeah. Yeah, you'd think the VA and the housing authority would be concerned with such hazards, wouldn't you?
Like, just at least a little bit.
Yeah. Now, where that bush is right next to you and next to the camper, there were 2 huge trees that, a while back, we had that tornado come, about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That's the one that got the truck.
Oh, wow.
But it also dropped a bunch of other shit. It took about 6 months with all that shit laying around and hanging from the trees before the landlord had the tree company come.
Did you say 6 months?
6 months.
Oh,
Yeah, the enjoyment of my property was out the window.
Oh. 6 freaking months, wow.
Oh yeah, I got a beautiful video of my landlady talking about we don't caulk windows. Every window in the whole world leaks air. That's why you hang plastic. While you're renting with a federal contract.
Okay, that's an interesting take on things.
Yeah. And she manages the property for her uncle, the landlord. And they have like 80, 90 properties here in town in Manhattan.
Holy cow, and they don't do...
And we don't caulk windows. And we don't clean the ductwork of your furnace. And we don't take maintenance requests. We just consider you bitching.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, holy crap.
Yeah, Fleener Properties over here on 8th Street. Bad people.
Who were they?
Fleener.
Fleener. I haven't heard of them, but I'll remember them.
Parkside.
Okay.
The white apartment's on 7th Street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll,
Yeah, tell your friends to look elsewhere if they're considering moving in.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much.
It's only community service.
Oh, 100%, yeah, holy crap.
practically beat myself with a brick in the head trying to make my complaints with HUD and the Veterans Administration. And
they don't help at all?
You think the caseworkers with my housing project would be concerned about me not living in a safe place?
You would think. That seems like a, yeah.
Only took 4 years for a handrail to get put up on my back porch.
Oh, holy crap. 4 years.
Yeah, and there's another veteran over on his other property. He's fallen off the porch several times with no handrail up, with steps over 2 steps.
Oh, holy crap. You know, when I got my house out in the middle of nowhere, they couldn't sell it until they had handrails on it.
Yeah.
That. Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of sad to think there's more accountability for the police than there is landlords or VA employees.
Yep.
That's how they cut the window off the gasket. Yep. Oh, come undone. Swing. Easy peasy.
Yeah, these ones aren't terrible.
A whole lot easier than your buddy and a piece of guitar string back in the day.
Yep.
I think it was a 72 Vega. I remember learning how to replace a window. We had to take it out of the junkyard, cut ours out.
Bit of a, learning experience though. That was.
Oh yeah, I mean that was back in the days when you had cars you could learn on. Nowadays, like, geez.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
You got to be a NASA graduate just to start getting into stuff under the hood now. Yeah, the VA just awarded me my Service Connect disability. So we're going from renting to trying to buy this place and find a mortgage.
Nice, okay.
That way, nobody else gets stuck renting this piece of shit in the condition it's in. Not that I really care about taking my last breath here in Kansas, but I'd hate to see another single baby mama trying to make it have to move at Christmas time because her asthmatic kid couldn't live here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't find out the whole story until I moved in.
Get you in here first and then.
Well, the girl that was moving in didn't quite quite disclose everything. The landlord, well, you know, got any problems, let us know. How you doing? And the landlord, you know, we take care of our veterans. You need anything fixed, let us know. I wasn't here 3 months and like, these doors gotta go. I can see daylight and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Then I started learning code for housing authority and requirements and this, that, and the third. And I had a private building inspector take a look at this thing. He just gave me a verbal preliminary inspection in lieu of a real inspection on paper and stuff, that he could even come testify in court if necessary.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But he came through this place, walked in and out. Within 10 minutes, he walked out the front door and said, I see 5 flags with this property. This thing should have never been rented in the condition it's in.
Holy cow.
And then I pointed out the handrail things, and he's like, oh, hell.
Like, I missed that one. There's another.
Yeah, another veteran, he's fallen off of his porch 3 or 4 times that I can think of, where he's called me and I've fallen, help. Come over there and said, dude, you're a mess, you need an ambulance. And the VA and stuff's been informed of the codes and stuff, and they're refusing to advocate and do things. Or at least do it themselves, you know, the VA does shit. You know. But why, you know, the landlord's required to do that, not the VA.
I mean, if the landlord was actually required and they actually did it, then that would be one thing, but...
Well, I mean, yeah, he's benefiting off the VA's dollar instead of, yeah. Yeah, I've been talking with my congressman about these issues. There seems to be some other hot topics, but there is a pot on the burner, I am told.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah, this little thing with the critter cam just kind of started off doing live streams, watching my cop watching friends and stuff. I don't go out and do any of this auditing stuff like the post office and police stations, like you might see some of them videos. But if I see something newsworthy, I'll stop and film it, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just started noticing all the police that was running that stop sign, so I wound up taking a tripod from my camera. Let's just sit here and watch the police and have a little something to look at while we're chit-chatting. Well, they definitely slowed down and started stopping at that stop sign. I'd come home one night about 2 o'clock in the morning. I must have rolled through a stop sign or California stop. There's a cop a block over in the park that's closed after 10 o'clock. He comes jumping out of nowhere, stops me at this stop sign, says, I missed the stop sign around the corner. And I'm like, where were you at? So I was at the park with your lights out in a closed park. That's illegal stakeout.
That's real nice.
Yeah. Anyway, I pulled up that stop sign. I had the cherries and berries on me. And I'm like, okay. And after a minute or so, waiting for nobody to come ask me for my papers, I noticed the damn headlights ain't even on this vehicle, just the cherries and the berries. I'm like, man, this sure is taking a while. And, you know, we're not in Missouri, and several years have gone past. I don't think, you know,
Yeah.
that they're waiting for backup, and you know, they ain't done nothing wrong. Well, they all say that. But
Well, yeah.
anyway, I sit there like, fuck this.
You're not gonna come out of your car.
I had to pee, and like I say, after about 2-3 minutes of nobody coming to knock on the window, ask for the papers or nothing, I just put it in gear and pulled up behind my old Chevy truck there, got out of the vehicle and was standing there by the tire peeing by the time the cop put it in gear and come across the street behind the minivan where it's parked. I sit there, I step out of the truck as he's about to tap on. I sit there just watching him. I'm sitting there leaking, hiding behind the truck. He gets out of his car, comes to knock on the window of the van. And I was like, maybe I ought to just duck and say nothing, you know, hide under the truck.
Goes out, it's like, what? Oh, there's nobody in here.
It really freaked. That would have been funny as fuck.
Oh, I would have, yeah.
But I sit there, I just popped up, hey, I'm over here. I said, don't shoot. I said, I got my hands up, but don't shoot. It's just my pistol. It's not a gun. He goes, what are you, I'm taking a leak over here. And I ain't done.
Awesome.
He goes, what? I said, wait a minute.
Like, you don't want me to come out from behind you quite yet, buddy? Awesome.
And, so anyway, he told me I forgot, you know, I sat there like, oh shit. I said, I can't even, goddamn, I'm such a hurry to pee, I left the damn keys in the car. I can't even get in the fucking house now, you son of a bitch. What the hell did you want? Oh, you forgot to stop at the stop sign. Well, I had to pee. Who the hell stops at a stop sign at 2 o'clock in the morning in Ogden, Kansas?
Oh, yeah. Holy cow.
The drunks, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Everybody else, fuck it.
Like, I got things to do.
Yeah. Ain't nobody coming. It's 2 o'clock. We'll see a headlight. Only one coming might be one of these meth heads and shit rolling around on their bicycle.
Oh, yep.
Now see, folks, that's one of them electric heated guns. That heats the rubber and applicates it in a nice little bead for the window. Easy peasy. Just about forgot we're making a movie, right? You had anybody sit there and video you doing this?
Maybe?
This is security cam or something? Or?
Oh, definitely security cameras, yeah. 100%. People who will set up appointments and have us come out to do replacements and whatnot, and then just like, hey, vehicle's unlocked, do you need my keys or anything? No, well, it'll be unlocked, I already prepaid, you're good to go. Like, perfect.
Yeah.
I'll get it done, I'll leave, you won't even know I was over here.
Yeah. If it were only that easy. I guess I was right. I was thinking about moving it, but the shade falls to the back of the vehicle. That's perfect.
Now, yeah, this is perfect. Thank you for putting that under shade tree. I greatly appreciate it.
Oh yeah. It's pleasant today, but that sun ain't the sun we had back in the 60s.
It's warm. It's warm.
Yeah, you would think the company would have a summer color instead of black.
I know, and we just switched to these shirts too, halfway through summer. Oh well. Don't get me wrong, they're comfortable, but my goodness, do they heat up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you ought to be in nothing but cotton.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 100%, that'd be so nice.
I'll tell you what, I've been quite impressed with Safelite as far as the work.
Oh, thank you. You're doing good work.
Yeah.
Sometimes mistakes happen, but we do everything we can to avoid them. No problems with the Lincoln so far?
No.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah, well, there was one thing there I want to show you, but nothing major. Let me show you that spot on the Lincoln real quick. I ain't here. Dave's not here. It's just that one little thing there, but I think it's just the rubber resetting itself.
When they have,
It'll get peeled out and put back in, and maybe just a millimeter.
yeah. That's why everything has to be absolutely perfect within a quarter millimeter, otherwise.
I used to frame houses for a
Oh,
living.
yikes. You get it.
Yeah. Quarter inch can turn into sweet.
I'm hoping that looks a little bit better for you now.
Better? Oh yeah. I won't be going nuts after driving a half hour in the sunset.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
Oh man, I'll tell you, them stars.
Oh, it gets ridiculous.
Like I said, I didn't really notice it until after I started driving through the Junction City. Now, so I was thinking me driving through when they're cutting and sandblasting.
And it just...
I just wonder if that just added to it so damn much.
It very well could. We've seen an uptick in replacing windshields that aren't cracked, but they still need to be replaced.
Because of that pitting, you might call it.
Yep. I would 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like you said, looking through it, it's just not safe to drive it. It's hard to see through.
Yeah.
Light reflects off of it. Ugh.
Yeah. Like I said, I had hail damage to both vehicles, and I got sideswiped on the Lincoln. And after dealing with the agents on that, I was like, hey, you know, these windshields. And I said, it ain't hail damage, but I guess whatever weather damage they called it, and $50. Like, cool.
Perfect. Done and done.
Kind of crazy I can make the claim about the windows after we done did the 3 claims for the vehicles. 2 hail damages and the side swipe, that's 3 claims. And well, the check ain't here yet, but we've done had a delay in the windows and still they the wind, you know, then I filed the windshield claim or whatever. That got done and handled. Hell, you'll probably have your check direct. I don't know, maybe I ought to check my bank account and see if they just didn't reverse it into my account. But I thought they had to send me a check.
Oh, okay.
That way it shows evidence of settlement.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, paper trail,
Yep,
legal beagle shit. So how come your vehicles are licensed in Missouri?
Oh, so,
Home base?
kind of. Essentially, yeah, that's where our warehouse is for the Manhattan, the market that Manhattan's attached to.
Uh-huh.
It's funny because the line's actually drawn at the end of our territory because Salina is Wichita.
Right.
But ours is Kansas City, and the warehouse is just over the border in Missouri.
Yeah.
So every couple of years I have to drive my van back across and have it inspected.
Yeah. Yeah, I was born there in Columbia, Missouri. Central Missouri.
Okay. I don't think I've ever been there, but I haven't spent...
It sure is interesting coming to Kansas wearing one of them Missouri Tiger ball caps.
Ooh.
They kind of look funny at you over here.
Yeah, some people in Kansas get really touchy about that kind of stuff.
I'm like, you know, it's supporting my team, man.
Exactly. I originally grew up in Tennessee.
What do you mean I can't date your daughter? It's just a ball cap. You know, these kids on the YouTube with that Raccoon Dynasty, got a couple of them that are working on some logo designs for a wrap for the Lincoln.
Oh, no kidding.
Raccoon Dynasty, have a big old raccoon face on the hood.
That's cool.
I was in a chat room and we was talking about that, and Afro Man, the rapper, showed up. I've met him a couple of times. He was up on the panel, we were talking, and people in the chat talking about the Lincoln and the rapping and stuff. And Afro said, man, you ought to drop some 22s on that. I said, man, I can't have no 22, I'm a damn felon. He said, no, some rims, you dummy.
It's like, oh.
Oh, that's right. And, anyway, and then somebody said, yeah, man, you ought to drop some 22s on that, that'll look fire. Man, you ought to get some spinners on there, some raccoon face. And Afro says, I got a guy in Oklahoma City that can build you anything you want to spin.
Okay, that raccoon one sounds pretty cool.
The raccoon face spinners?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't imagine how something like that would cost.
Yeah. I've been known to live stream my trip to Junction City or Manhattan for my apple fritter run. And of course we got to pop in and pop tags at the thrift store.
Oh, yeah.
Junction City, DAV thrift store. Tell them I sent you and don't forget the discount.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, tell them Too Tall sent you. Discount code 420. They might look at you funny, but you know. Yeah, I pretty much call that a donation every month. And I'll step into the store, kind of allow myself up to 20 bucks. Of course, now I can't buy nothing unless it fits in a Walmart bag. I got too much stuff. But yeah, I did pretty good over at Wildcat Pawn Shop. I picked up one of them Ryobi tool sets, bag with their reciprocal saw, the impact drill, the cordless drill, the saw, the
battery
chainsaw, all that shit. Picked that up in a Canon camera with a zoom lens and the bag and everything. I got all that shit for $400 cash.
Oh, nice. That ain't bad at all.
I went Googling that camera lens, the zoom lens. $360.
Ah, done and done.
That was for a cheap one. Yeah, that was the cheapest one available on eBay or somewhere.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that passenger window, that suction cup for my camera is really sticky good.
Do what now?
I said that suction cup for my camera. Oh, good grief. Yeah, I've got some nasty glue that residuals. Sticks like a son of a bitch. You see that little spot there?
Oh, yeah. Fun. you want that off?
Yeah, if you go ahead and hit that a lick.
Let's skip the effort and just scrape it off.
Yeah.
You have tint on here. I will not be doing that.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Never mind.
yeah, I noticed a couple of scratches on the Lincoln, and I kind of think maybe somebody at the dealership got silly with the razor blade.
Oh, yeah, you gotta be careful with them. I mean, heck, our company has all sorts of rules whenever you use a razor blade.
Oh yeah.
They can damage everything super quick.
Yeah, I remember the first of spring I had that brush cut down to probably about 12 inches. That one next to the van.
Oh, yeah.
Shit grows like a fucking weed.
Crazy. I swear I have the same thing growing in my backyard. It looks the same anyway. And yeah, it just shoots up. It's crazy.
Yeah, some kind of a sucker thing. You got your thing for the card?
Oh.
You want some money?
Well, yeah, I guess so. Here, have a key. Perfect. And card. Thank you. You can do it, phone. I believe in you. There we go.
Samsung?
Yep.
Alright, Android. Fuck that Apple shit.
Pretty much. What's the zip code for you?
66517.
Perfect. There we go. Now, just like the other one, any issues, anything weird, let us know. We'll get you taken care of.
What was your name?
Oh, I'm Alex.
Alex?
Yep.
Appreciate you, Alex.
Yeah, definitely. Not
and here.
Oh, why,
Let
thank
me buy
you.
you a Coke.
Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, did you want to try that suction cup thing?
Oh, yeah.
I have them here, might as well.
Oh, let me go ahead and kill the camera. That's all, folks.